Ranking Fortnite shotguns. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most crucial parts of any Fortnite loadout, the shotguns. In the current season, the shotgun meter is absolutely wild, with some old favorites returning and some new powerhouses shaking things up. A good shotgun can be the difference between getting eliminated early and clutching that victory royale. So which one should you be carrying? That's exactly what we're here to figure out. I've spent hours testing every single shotgun available right now, from the common grays all the way up to the mythics. We're going to break them all down, looking at damage, fire rate, reload speed, and overall feel. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which shotgun is the best fit for your playstyle. We're going to create the ultimate tier list, from the ones you should probably leave on the floor to the absolute must-haves. Ready to hit some clean headshots? Let's get right into it. First up, let's start at the bottom of our list in the D tier. And taking that spot, unfortunately, is the Ranger shotgun. Now, I know some of you might have a soft spot for this one, but hear me out. The Ranger is designed for long-range shotgun plays, which sounds great in theory. It has a very tight spread, meaning you can deal decent damage from further away than most other shotguns. However, that's also its biggest weakness. In a close-quarters fight where shotguns truly shine, that tight spread is incredibly punishing. If your aim isn't absolutely perfect, you're going to miss your shot entirely. And with its slow fire rate, one missed shot usually means you're headed back to the lobby. While a headshot from a Ranger can be satisfying, the risk just isn't worth the reward in most situations. You're better off with almost any other option for those up-close and personal build fights. It's just too inconsistent for the fast-paced action of a typical Fortnite match. So, for now, the Ranger shotgun stays in D tier. It's a niche weapon that, in the current meta, just gets outclassed. Alright, moving up to the C tier. This is where we place guns that are usable, but you should be looking to upgrade as soon as possible. And for me, that's where the Gatekeeper shotgun belongs. Now, the Gatekeeper is interesting. It's a 3-round burst shotgun, and it can be pretty effective if you land all your pellets. The main appeal is its quick-firing nature. You can get 3 shots off very rapidly. The problem is, the damage per pellet is quite low. Unless you're right in your opponent's face, you'll often find yourself hitting for very weak numbers, like 20s or 30s. It also has a pretty significant reload time after you empty the magazine, leaving you vulnerable. Now, I will say the Mythic version from Cerberus is a different story. The Mythic Gatekeeper hits much harder and has a faster reload, making it a viable option. But we're talking about the standard versions you find on the floor. The common, uncommon, and rare Gatekeepers just don't pack enough punch to compete with the top-tier shotguns. You can get a quick elimination on an unsuspecting player, but in a straight-up 50-50th shotgun battle against a better gun, you're probably going to lose. So, C tier for the Gatekeeper. Grab it off spawn, but keep your eyes peeled for something better. Now we're getting into the good stuff. Welcome to the B tier. These are solid, reliable shotguns that you can confidently carry into the mid-game. And kicking off our B tier is the Hammer Pump shotgun. This is your classic standard pump-action shotgun. It's the bread and butter of Fortnite shotguns. The Hammer Pump rewards good aim with high headshot damage. If you can master the rhythm of shooting, switching to your SMG or AR, and then switching back, you can be absolutely deadly with this weapon. Its damage to the body is decent, and a well-placed headshot can end a fight before it even begins. So why isn't it higher on the list? Well, its fire rate is quite slow, as you'd expect from a pump shotgun. If you miss that crucial first shot, you're in trouble. You have to wait for the pump animation to finish before you can shoot again, giving your opponent a perfect window to counterattack. It relies heavily on your aim and your ability to build or switch weapons immediately after firing. It's a high-skill, high-reward weapon, but it's less forgiving than the shotguns we have coming up in A and S tier. It's a great, balanced weapon, and you should feel good about having one, but there are slightly better options out there. Alright, let's climb up to the A tier. These are fantastic weapons that you could easily take all the way to a victory royale. And our first entry in A tier is the combat shotgun. The combat shotgun is an absolute beast when it comes to fire rate and range. It's a semi-automatic shotgun with a tight spread and a high magazine capacity, meaning you can just keep the pressure on your opponents. If someone is trying to run away or turtle up in a box, the combat shotgun is your best friend. You can just keep firing, breaking their walls and dealing damage simultaneously. Its range is also surprisingly good for a shotgun, making it versatile in different fight scenarios. The reason it's not an S tier is its base damage. A single shot from the combat isn't going to blow anyone away. It relies on landing multiple shots in quick succession. While a headshot does good damage, it doesn't have that one-shot potential that the absolute best shotguns have. You need to track your opponent well and keep your crosshair on them to really get the most out of it. Still, its speed and aggressive potential make it an amazing choice for players who like to push hard and never give their opponents a moment to breathe. A tier. A fantastic weapon. So here we are, the top of the mountain, the S tier. This is the best of the best, the shotgun you should drop everything else for. And for this season, without a doubt, the S tier spot goes to the Frenzy Auto Shotgun. This thing is, in a word, dominant. The Frenzy Auto is a fully automatic shotgun, and its fire rate is just insane. In a close quarters fight, if you get inside someone's box with a Frenzy Auto, the fight is over. You can unload an entire magazine in a couple of seconds, and the sheer amount of damage you can output is overwhelming for almost any player. Even if you're not hitting headshots, the body shot damage combined with the ridiculous fire rate will melt through an opponent's health and shields. It is the ultimate weapon for aggressive, in-your-face players. It's also much more forgiving than a pump shotgun. If you miss a few pellets, it doesn't matter, because another shell is already on its way. The reload time can be a little long, but with its large magazine size, you can usually finish a fight before you even need to think about reloading. If you find a Frenzy Auto, especially a blue one or higher, pick it up immediately. It's the undisputed king of shotguns this season and the weapon most likely to help you secure that win. So let's do a quick recap of our ultimate shotgun tier list for this season. In D tier, we have the Ranger shotgun. Too niche, too punishing if you miss, and just not suited for most fights. In Key tier, the Gatekeeper shotgun. It's okay off spawn, but its low damage and slow reload mean you should replace it as soon as you can. Moving up to B tier, we have the classic Hammer Pump shotgun. A solid, reliable choice that rewards good aim but can be unforgiving if you miss. In the excellent A tier, we have the combat shotgun. Its incredible fire rate and range make it perfect for applying constant pressure, even if its single-shot damage isn't the highest. And finally, reigning supreme in the S tier, we have the Frenzy Auto Shotgun. Its overwhelming fire rate and damage output make it the undisputed best shotgun in the game right now. It's the ultimate close-range weapon and your ticket to dominating those box fights. Of course, the best shotgun for you always comes down to your personal playstyle. If you're a super precise aimer, you might still prefer the hammer pump. But for most players in most situations, this tier list will guide you to victory. What do you think? Do you agree with my rankings? Let me know your favorite shotgun down in the comments below. I read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more Fortnite content just like this. And hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, good luck in your games, and I'll see you on the battle bus. Peace out.